Hello, I'm Steve Carson with Stumptown Disc Golf. We're here at Leverage Park in Vancouver, Washington to talk about disc golf release techniques. The key to releasing a disc isn't really in letting go, it's more in how you grip the disc. There's a couple of different ways that I see people gripping a disc. The traditional way that you would grip a frisbee is with your hand on the bottom and probably a leading finger. That is not usually the best way to get the most distance out of a disc when you're playing disc golf. When you have a driver, having your finger on the leading edge is probably not going to get you very far. It is going to give you a little more control, but it's not going to get you the distance. Most players are going to use what we will call a power grip, where they wrap all 4 of their fingers or all 3 of their fingers tightly to the rim, and their thumbs on top kind of facing forward as they throw the disc. You want to have a tight grip on your disc. You don't want the disc to fall out of your hand, but you also don't want to be gripping it so tightly that you don't ever let go and your disc ends up off in the bushes somewhere. So you do want to have a nice tight grip where it's not going to come out, and think about holding that grip tight. As the momentum of the disc moves forward, it will get pulled out of your hand naturally. So hold on to it nice and tight, usually in a power grip, and as you release the disc, or as the disc reaches the end of your arm, it will rip out normally. When it's time to putt, you're probably going to use more of a control grip. When you're holding your disc for a putter, again, your hands are going to be on the bottom. This time it's probably going to be in more of a fanned motion, probably with your index finger along the front edge and your thumb on top. Again, sometimes I see people bringing the finger back and even kind of gripping between the plastic with their thumb in order to get that control. Again, you want to have a firm grip. A lot of times I'll see people that are putting holding onto the disc really loosely and they don't have any control over it and it kind of flutters out. You do want to be holding the disc nice and firm. Release the disc as it comes straight out of your hand forward towards the basket, and that's going to be a successful putt. Players wanting to improve will need to dedicate time to learning the fundamentals and practicing them on a regular basis. Disc golf is a sport that's easy to learn, but nearly impossible to master. Some people do have more natural ability than others, but everyone can see improvement in their game if they're willing to work on their technique.